All right, check, 1, 2, 3, and we're back. Welcome to a new episode of K-Files, episode number 22. Yes, I took a little hiatus. I had to take care of a few things, but we're back. And on today's episode, I want to talk about the recent picture I posted on my Instagram of Chino Moreno skateboarding. Yeah, most of you probably know who he is. He's the singer of the Deftones. About 29 years ago, I shot this photo of Chino skating. Maverick Records used to be on Beverly Boulevard, right by Swingers. And I met with him that, I forgot what was the occasion. I think it was for an article we're doing with him on Big Brother magazine. And he asked if we can get a skate shot because he skated. He still loves skateboarding. I don't know if he's active with it, but Chino skated back in the day. And it was me, Chino, and Chi, the bass player. And we went in this neighborhood. I found like a crack in the sidewalk where you can ollie off it. It was a great shot. You have Chi sitting on the lawn, watching, enjoying it. I recently just went back there to look at it, and I could barely recognize anything. One of the houses has just total bush, just grown over everything. I had to make sure it was the right house because it looked totally different. And the house next to it's getting ready to get demolished. It was just great to see how well this photo performed on my Instagram. I was totally surprised. Probably the best post I've ever had on that platform. And it was right around the timing because they released the single of a song from the upcoming album that they're getting ready to release. And so I think that had everything to do with it. And plus, the Deftones are huge now. And if you haven't seen their tour, I highly recommend it. It's great. They're headlining everywhere. I think it's all sold out in America. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, you missed out. So we're moving on to the next thing for me to talk about, and that's my latest episode of Relentless Ones, featuring Kill Tony artist Ryan J. Ebelt. I really like this new episode. And to me, there's something about a person who has to take time, collect his thoughts, hold a pen and put it down on paper, and to express himself. I love what Ryan does, and he's a very talented man. We met like 13 years ago here in Hollywood at a improv show it was called Palooza, and he was there drawing, and I went up and introduced myself, and we became friends. And then he went on to do Kill Tony, and I would see him there at the show eventually. And so, but yeah, I don't know. This to me is a really important story because it really shows the grit of doing what you want to do with yourself. And, your journey, not everything is going to be perfect and run smooth, You're going to have ebbs and flows, peaks and valleys, whatever cliche you want to throw in there. But Ryan's been through it, and he keeps going. I think that's the important message that this episode really showcases, that follow through with what you like to do no matter what. So yeah, it's playing right now on my channel, and check it out if you haven't seen it. And that's it. So let's move on to the last thing I want to talk about today. So recently here in Los Angeles, the Vista Theater over in Los Feliz, which happens to be owned by Quentin Tarantino, had a midnight screening of Jackass Number Two. And I was walking down the sidewalk, getting all the people waiting in line. I thought it'd be really cool because I was like, wow. I was excited to see all these people. I didn't think that many people would show up. And I didn't realize Jack Black was walking up the street when I was doing that. I had no idea. I wasn't paying attention. He walked right by me. And I'm not going to go up and say, hey, what's up? Leave the man alone. He's there to have fun. And that's it. I don't know him, so I'm not going to bug him. It was really fun seeing Jackass Number Two on the big screen again. It's been, I don't know how many years since I've seen it like that. Probably since it came out 19 years ago. Was it 19 years ago? I don't know. But anyhow, it was really fun. A lot of the jokes still hit. One of my favorite moments is, Danger Aaron. Oh my God. As Terror Taxi. It's so funny how he thinks he knew he was in on the joke. And I don't believe it. I do not believe that he knew that they were applying pubic hair all around his mouth, dirty pubic hair. If you knew, you wouldn't be doing that, Aaron. I'm sorry. That was probably one of the funniest moments in that movie. I mean, everything was great. When they were revealing the bit, and Aaron goes, "Are you an actor or something?" And the guy goes, "Come on." It was the funniest moment in the film. And I don't know, man. Jackass Number Two was great. It was really probably one of the more exciting films. You know what? They're all fun. You know, it's hard for me to say what was my favorite because I like them all. But I guess that's it for today's episode. I got some things in the pipeline that are coming up, and I'm excited to start editing. And when they're finished, obviously I'll be uploading them here. So until then, we'll see you next time.